Yo, people, what you telling me? Back again with another Red Talk. What's good, man? Flawless is just in the back, bro. He's coming through now, people. So yeah, bro, we're about to get started, bro. Big up everyone in the chat, bruv. And yeah, we hit 125k, bruv. So big up everyone supporting the channel. You already know what time it is, bruv. You know what I mean? I appreciate all of you lot, bruv. So big up yourselves each and every time, bruv. I mean, but yeah, let me see where this brother is, bro. Yeah, that's it. Road to 150, blood. We will be there, bro. Man United strength. Yeah, bruv. Yeah, we need to talk about this. Man United strengthen recruitment operation, bro. Like, yo, what you telling me, family?
Yes, fam. What you saying, man? You good?
All good, bro. You know what I'm saying? Man United strengthening in every department except the one that we need to strengthen in, and that's the flipping manager. You know, like that. Bro, what you telling me, bruv? Obviously, you would have seen this news, fam.
No, I actually haven't, you know. But
Some idiot thing. You know what I'm
again,
saying?
it's just what this ownership have done. As much as I'm critical of them, they've actually made the right moves. I've been saying this. I said it yesterday. I look at recruitment, incomings, outgoings. I look at the cutting of the staff. I look at what they've done in regards to the training facilities and things like. Oh, that's well and good. It's great, but why are all these things improving off the pitch and we going backwards on the pitch? And you give the manager better tools. Like that's where the issue lies. You give a chef better ingredients, be a better equipment, and man's get making worse meals. Like you said there, it's on the manager, and for whatever reason, and I'm sure we'll discuss it in this show, and people in the chat will have their ideas as well as to why. Everything points to this man failing. It's not just yesterday against Everton. That's just another knock against him. That's just another thing in the con column to go to show why. Because yesterday was a new low. Not only was the result awful in regards to 10 men, it was one of our worst performances. That was right up there with Southampton for me. It was right up there with me. And we've had some bad ones, but that one arguably could be the worst under him.
Yeah, it was nasty, bro, that performance. Yeah. Like, the circumstances, yeah, which made the performance dead as well, bro. Do you know what I mean? The fact that it was 10 men, it was 10 men so early as well. Do you know what I mean? The fact that it was at home, the fact that we were just tossing the ball into the box, bro. Like, we looked absolutely clueless. And then on top of that, yeah, like for like substitutions as well. Like I said in my match reaction, yeah, something very, very similar. I was like, bro, we made substitutions and it didn't affect the game at all because all the changes were like for like. Do you know what I'm saying? Kobe for Cass, like Dallo for Dorgu. Like, do you know what I'm saying? Ahmad back to wing back, bro. It's just like, what are we doing here, bro? Like the most obvious change was to take off a defender and put in an extra fucking attacker, bro. That was the most obvious change.
It's very, very safe. But that also transcends to the players because that's how we play. Even early on in the game, before the red card, we're on the ball, and I'm saying in my watch along, progress it, and we don't, and then we end up back at Lamens, and then Lamens kicks it long, and then hey, big up to Jonathan, appreciated, and that's where my issue lies, and it stems from the manager because we should have been able to take advantage of them getting a red card instantly, but we started off on the back foot with the team.
Yeah.
Shout out to my guy S. Madison. He said, "How are we playing more defenders on the pitch than David Moyes?"
Whilst we're losing, by the way.
Yeah, but that was from the start, though, Rants. From the start of the game, they got 4 defenders on the pitch. We got 5, and this is at Old Trafford.
Yeah,
he sets up every week like we're going to Madrid away or Barcelona away or Bayern Munich away. If we was, I'd be much more understanding of defensive lineups. Everton are not going to come here and play free-flowing football, even though they did play some good football, and bump you off the park and throw bodies forward. You know what you're getting. This is Everton under David Moyes. Look at the team. Play more attackers. Play 2 attacking. If you want to stick with your back 3, cool. Play 2 attacking players at wing-back. Play Ahmad, start Ahmad at wing-back and start a left wing-back who's attacking, even if it's a youth player. Do something different. Start as you mean to go on the front foot. But then you've got 2 attacking players at wing back. You've got Bruno alongside Cass, and you've got 3 attackers in front of that. Now you got 6.
Yeah,
that's a whole different change. And even Casemiro gets forward from time to time. So basically, everyone on the pitch can do something in the final third, minus your back 3. Cool. Now we're on the front foot, pushed them back. Like we just so risk averse, and it's just so negative, and it's just so scared to lose, and it's so cowardly. And then on top of that, we ain't even defensively solid. I don't mind if we were we're not even defensively. We got one of the worst defenses in the league from a conceding goals perspective and playing against us perspective.
Bro, it wouldn't even matter if we were conceding goals if we were scoring them. This is the wickedest thing, and this is why I absolutely stand by my analysis that we're not good at anything, bro. Because, brother, we're not good at scoring, and we're not good at keeping the ball out the net, bro. We've scored 19, conceded 19, bro. So that shows across the board we're rubbish.
Yeah, that screams mid-table mediocrity. A team who's come up from the championship would be like, all right, that's cool. We can work with that because we stay in the division. Whereas our aim is to stay in the division. Like, yeah, it's like 3 centre-backs all the time. But again, he just makes it worse for himself because if you're going 3 centre-backs, make sure everybody else on the pitch is an attacker.
Yeah.
Make sure the rest of the outfield, the other 7 players all can attack. And I guarantee you we'd score goals because we actually have better attackers. But again, what we're talking about here is nothing new or nothing surprising. That performance didn't surprise me. That result didn't surprise me. Yes, it pissed me off. Yes, I was fuming at halftime in particular. Yes, I'm just extremely disgusted. But
yeah,
it wasn't a surprise, and that's where the issue lies. And this is why when people was talking, me and you spoke in depth about the next run of fixtures just last week, and other people was talking about, and I've heard it about, it was our favorable run. We don't have a favorable run, people. You know why? Because we are not a good team. When are people going to realize we are Manchester United in name only? We are Manchester United in name only with some very good players. Hence why we'll win games. Hence why if I was in the dugout with that team, we would win games because you have Mbeumo and Cunha and Ahmad.
Here's the wickedest thing, yeah?
Like, what we doing?
Like, guys, I pointed out, yeah? In my match reaction, bro, the only player playing in position, yeah, is the goalkeeper. Everyone else is out of position, bro. Every single other player is out of position. This is what the wickedest thing is, bro. Because everyone's talking about Dorgu, but Dorgu's not a left wing back, bro.
He's a fullback.
And the thing is, if we was playing a back 4, yeah, you wouldn't even have to play Dorgu at left back. You just play Luke Shaw at left back because Luke Shaw's a left back. Do you see what I'm saying? So Luke Shaw's playing left centre back when he's a left back. So if you have Luke Shaw at left back, you have Maz at right back, and you have Euro and Delit at centre back, yeah, and Loman's in goal, bro. That back 5 is calm.
Yeah, they're much more comfortable.
There's nothing wrong with that back 5.
And
that back 5 is comfy, bro. Do you see what I'm saying? So as much as people talk about Dorgu should be an understudy, bro. He's 21 years old and just turned 21. First season in this league, bro. So his first proper season in this league because he came in January, right? So you're not expecting this brother to be starting week in, week out. They're not wing backs anyway. So it's one of them ones where if Dorgu was back up for Luke Shaw, that wouldn't be a problem.
Well, not 100% with Dorgu, and also he was 25 million, and he's showing why he was 25 million. And when you are playing wing back, the onus is on you to be the main creative outlet and attacking outlet on that left-hand side. There should be someone in front of him, and he's doing up decoy runs. He's doing up outlets, crossing the ball, and etc. And that's another thing somebody mentioned. I've seen this on Twitter about Sesko don't play, and all of a sudden we want to cross the ball in the box all the time.
Bro, but I'll go as far as saying, I believe we were crossing the ball because that's the only avenue that these men could find in it because they couldn't play through Everton. I don't think it was a plan to play that way. Also, I genuinely believe, like if you watch Xerxes' performance yesterday, bro, that was the best number 9 performance that we've seen, this season. And the funny thing is, people were still trying to criticize it when we were playing against Everton, that pretty much parked the bus and we couldn't break it down, bro. But Sesko has not had one good individual performance for Man United up front, not one. And neither has Cunha, bro. Cunha's been absolutely awful in the 9, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Cunha's not 9.
Bro, his best performances have been in the 10, bro. This is the funny thing.
Because he's a 10.
You know what I'm saying?
Because he's a 10. And the thing is, with it being Xerxes' the best performance as a 9 goes to show the level performances of the 9. I think Sesko was very good against Brian. That's the one that stands out. But it goes to show where we're at, because Xerxes at times was giving the ball away, and that's Xerxes' bread and butter. But that's because he ain't played. He's got no game rhythm. As much as I was critical of his performance, I understand you are absolutely joining the team cold. You've got, I know your confidence is low. You've got no match rhythm with anyone. There's no match sharpness whatsoever. Because there's things he's doing, and I'm like, oh, that's just match fitness. There's times he's giving the ball away and misplacing passes, and that's because there's times where we linked up well. Do I want more from him? Yes, but I am understanding of his performance not being good enough because this manager don't help. And on top of that, our whole setup.
Yeah.
Our whole setup don't help. Because Xerxes did join close, but it's like, I can sit here and criticize every single individual, but it falls back to the manager.
Yeah.
It falls back to the manager. Do I need more from Xerxes? Absolutely, yes, but I need more from him.
Bro, the thing is, like, what more? Because here's the wickedest thing, because this is where people don't know how to use common fucking sense, That's Xerxes' first game this season, Clearly, he looked out of match practice. It was obvious. But anything half decent we did came through him, bro.
No.
So, so even this, I refuse to accept that he struggled yesterday. I don't think he struggled yesterday. I think the team struggled yesterday, and he was off the pace anyway. You know them ones. But even off the pace, there weren't a better player on our team than him yesterday. But he was the one getting all the criticism, bro. Ahmad was shit yesterday, bro.
That's the worst.
He was rubbish, bro. Mbumo yesterday was rubbish. Bruno was rubbish. Do you know what I'm saying? In attacking areas, bro, Xerxes was the only one giving us anything, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? So what are we talking about? When man are talking about holding up the ball, again, this comment is absolute bollocks, bro. Because we had a chance yesterday. I can't remember who had the shot. It might have been Mbumo. Someone fizzed it into Xerxes. He laid it off to man and he got a shot. Like, Sesko's not linking back to goal like that. He's not doing that.
And that's not his game. And that's another thing in regards to when it comes to signing him.
But bro, he's the only one that can do that in the team, bro. So what are we talking about? Like, even the ball that he put across to Dorgu where he was running down the right wing, who put in a better cross than that in the whole game?
Yeah.
Who put in a better cross than that? Nobody, bro. So what are we talking about? The ball that he played from the right wing across the goal, and Dorgu should have laid it back to Ahmad, brother. That's a great ball. Who played a better cross than that in the match? Name a better cross than that in the match. And then the save from Pickford, who headed the ball? It was Xerxes, bruv. And it was right in the corner, and it was a great save, bro. So anything half decent we done yesterday came with him involved. So for someone to turn around and tell me that he didn't play well yesterday or this, that, and the other, no, bruv. He was the best attacking outlet that we had on the pitch by some distance, even though he looked a bit rusty because he was out of match practice. But what do you expect from a guy? He's playing his first fucking start of the season. We're nearly in December. What are we talking about?
That in there lies the problem. Why is someone who hasn't started a game all season our best player the 24th of November? That's my issue. Where my issue lies, because I knew he was going to look rusty. That's why I said this. In regards to the passing, things that are second, like his bread and butter, first nature to him, not even second nature. He wasn't. But again, we're here. It's not clutching at straws, but we've been here before. Insert attacking player here, because in Bremo and Ahmad were awful, and I mentioned this as well. So I don't like the scapegoating. I just don't like it. Do you know what I mean? Because these are the same man that were getting onto Sesko last game, bro. Like when he had the chance against Tottenham, and he went through on goal. All of a sudden, he's rubbish. I remember. Do you know what I'm saying? I remember. Because these men were saying he was crap after he missed a chance against Tottenham. Then he ended up going off. Now, all of a sudden, we missed Sesko yesterday, bro. But you man were saying he was crap last match. But you know what that is, Rants.
Do you see what I'm trying to say? And then the same man were calling Cunha a fraud because he was playing up front and he wasn't playing well. Yeah. So what are we doing here? So what do you want, innit? Because Cunha hasn't been good in the 9 at all. The best Cunha we've seen, is the 20-minute cameo against Liverpool when he dropped into the 10 after I think, did Mount get subbed off or something like that? And he dropped into the 10 or something like that. That was the best Cunha we've seen. That little 20-minute spell. Other than that, we've just seen little glimpses. In the number 9, Cunha hasn't even looked like scoring, bro.
No,
he didn't even look like scoring. I don't even know how many shots he's had on target this season, bro, from the number 9, bruv.
And it stems back to the dugout because he's not a 9. He's not a 9. Don't play him in the 9, play him in the 10. All of his better performances.
I hear that, but why are people pretending that the performance we saw yesterday from Xerxes was worse than anything we've seen from Sesko and Cunha? And it wasn't.
Because he's an easy target, that's why.
And this is my problem with this fan base, bruv. Last season, they were booing him, then they were kissing his ass, and now they're booing him again, bro. They can't make up their fucking mind, bro.
Did you get booed
know
yesterday?
What I mean?
Or are you just saying criticism?
What? No, I just mean in general.
Oh, in general. Okay, I thought you meant when you said that.
I just mean in general, bro.
Okay,
it's like they change their mind whenever the wind blows, bro. It's very, very clear, yeah, that in my opinion, when it comes to our attackers, yeah, that in terms of quality, bro, he has the most quality. And it's not even close, bruv. Mbumo will get you goals, yeah. But when man's not getting you goals and that, it's up and down, bro. Yesterday, he was nowhere. He didn't offer nothing, bro.
He was awful yesterday.
Nothing, bro.
Like I said,
you know what I mean? In 1v1s, he's not better than Ahmad on that right-hand side. The only thing that he's good at, really, is little take a touch, get shots off and that. That's why I said he's very similar to Mo Salah in his profile in terms of you need to get him in the box. That's why he's not a 10. He needs to be playing in a front three with somebody that's going to give him the ball in the box so we can take 2 touches and the second touch is a shot most of the time. Other than that, Mbumo facing his own goal is useless, bruv. When he plays in the 10, he spends the majority of his game facing his own goal, bro. That's why we're not getting the best out of him. I don't blame him. I think he's a good player. But you don't want Mbumo in his own half facing his own goal.
But we have to, you know why? Because we can't progress the ball, so we got to go get it in turn because he can drive with it. He can carry it. That's why he has the ability to do that, and it stinks. But everything you just said there all leads back to the dugout, whether it's Xerxes, whether it's Sesko, whether it's Cunha, whether it's Mbremo, whether it's Ahmad, we're relying on individual quality. That's what it is. We are solely relying on it. And let's say Xerxes picks up the ball and shoots from 25 yards and scores, or Mbremo, or Ahmad. The conversation surrounding either of those 3 is different. I would, even though I need more from Xerxes, I would still start in the next game. I said,
but bro, the thing is, the way to get more from him is keep flipping playing him. He's had the least amount of minutes out of all of our attackers, bro. And what you just expect him to come in and score a hat trick, bro, in a team that's not functioning, bro.
But you're asking people who have protected a manager who finished 15th to use logic and common sense and be balanced. They ain't balanced with the manager. So why they go, once people decide, oh, I like someone or I don't like, I like a manager, I don't like a manager, I like a player, I don't like a player. Problem. Problem. Hence why I didn't criticize Xerxes heavily. Like in
bro, like this is spot on, bro. Like the only players, yeah, that you could argue, yeah, didn't have a worse game than Xerxes was Casemiro and De Ligt, bro. And the goalkeeper. That's it, bro. Even Luke Shaw didn't have a great game yesterday. Do you know what I'm saying? But I ain't got too much energy for individuals, yeah, in this system, yeah, because the system is the main problem. So I'm not gonna be a hypocrite, yeah, and blame individuals for yesterday's performance, bro, because I'm adamant that it's the system. I'm adamant it's the system. Do you know what I'm saying? Like Mazraoui was nowhere yesterday, bro, but he's not a wing back, bro. Mazraoui is one of our most competent footballers at our club, and we're wasting him as a wing back, bro. We're wasting him. Do you know what I'm saying? Ahmad looked clueless, yeah, in that left 10 position. He looked like he didn't know what he was meant to do. He looked like he didn't want to be there. And then when he was on the right wing back, he looked like he was trying to force something to happen, bruv. Do you know what I'm saying? And he lost all common sense and he was just doing stupid things, bro.
Yeah, because he's not a wing back. He's in areas he shouldn't be in. That's why he should not be the main attacking outlet on your right-hand side, because he's not a wing back. He is a fullback.
But also, the wing back shouldn't be the main attacking outlet in the first place, bro. That's some stupid ass system, bro. Like the system's not really making no sense, innit? It's like the players that get the most amount of space, yeah, are the wing backs, yeah. And it's like, all right, cool. What are they aiming at? What are they aiming at? Yeah. Like, it's actually embarrassing when I watch Man United play, yeah. Like, Dorgu or Dallo are the free man most of the time, bro. Why the hell do you want these guys to be the free man? Ahmad, I'm not so concerned about. But why do you want those as the free man, bro? If you're going to play, yeah, if you're going to play that system, yeah, then from an attacking standpoint, your most important players are actually your number 9, yeah, the pivot, and the 2 wing backs, bro. The 2 10s are the least important. They're the least important because we don't build up through the middle.
Because we can't. We're incapable of. We don't have the players to build up from the middle. We don't have a central midfielder who can take the ball on the half turn and progress it.
Yeah.
We don't. So hence why we have to go out wide to the wing back. So whether that's Ahmad, whether that's Dalot, whether that's Doggy, or whoever's playing in those two spots. Nobody performs well for us. There's a reason for that. Nobody. We have extra defenders on the pitch. We don't look defensively solid. Offensively, it's just solely on the individual quality. So that's Embremo, that's Ahmad, that's Cunha, that's Sesko. If they perform well, like it's all a mess. And we knew all of these things beforehand. We didn't learn anything new in the Everton game. Yes, it's an awful defeat. Yes, it's extremely frustrating and extremely annoying. But this is nothing new. Hence why I wasn't confident going into this game. Yes, I thought we'd win, but I wasn't supremely confident. That's why when people was confident and talking about top 3, top 4, top 5, top 6, I've said this. No, we're not. We're not. We're Manchester United in name only. Do we have the quality to? Yes, big up to Gene every time. We have the quality to, yes. But the manager is going to be the detriment. He is arguably the worst manager in the league. He's definitely bottom 3.
Easily. He's delusional, bro. And this guy's in press conferences talking about like his emotions and the feelings of last season. Bro, listen, no one cares about your feelings, bro. You don't get paid to feel anything, bro. You get paid, to win football matches.
To win the damn football matches.
Do you get what I'm saying? Man, don't care about your feelings, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? We don't give a toss about your feelings, bro. And this is the reality. And this is the problem, with football fans, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, too much emotional foolishness, bro. The guy's won 12 games, in the league in 12 months, and he's still in a job. How is that a thing? Bro, he averages 1 win a month in the Premier League. He's disgraceful, bro. This guy, should not have a job, bro.
12 wins in 12 months is peak.
He should not have a job. Like, what the hell are we doing here?
Yeah, I didn't know 12 wins in 12 months. But again, it shouldn't take this game before that. Like, he shouldn't be here, and this stems back to the hierarchy.
But we don't move like a big club, bro. He should have been sacked. Should have been sacked after the Tottenham game, bro. To be fair, he could have been gone before that.
He could have really been gone before that.
If we give him the benefit of the doubt, cool. Do you know what I mean? He should have won the Tottenham game, and then we should have sacked him anyway. Because that's what they did with Ange.
We should have done. I was just about to say that. We should have done what Spurs did. Win the Europa League, and then you sack him after that. What is good about this manager? I've been saying this for the longest. Hence why all summer long I said we are not doing anything of note. All during the season, I said we're not doing anything of note. I wasn't fooled by this past 5 games before the Everton game. Granted, I think we played well in the Sunderland game, the Brighton game, and the Liverpool game. People looked at Forest and Tottenham and did too much results-based analysis. We were awful in those games. And I was saying this, you just being negative, all this rubbish.
I'd go as far as saying I thought that Sunderland were just poor in that game, bro. Like, I came out of that game saying Sunderland are going to get relegated.
Damn.
Do you know what I'm saying?
But overall point is, I thought Sunderland were poor. I thought we also forced into that, because when I've watched Sunderland not a lot, when they played others, they haven't played like that. I know they don't trout, they perform better at the stadium I like than they do away. But my overall point is, the game against Tottenham and Forest, them 2 away games, there's nothing. It's not too far. Actually, there's no difference between those 2 games and our performance against Everton. Outside of the individual brilliance up top. That's what it is. Outside of Ahmad whacking the volley in at Forest. Outside of Ahmad passing the ball to Embremo for the first goal, which is a little bit of quality from the both of them. We rely on individual brilliance. Defensively, there was no difference. From a midfield perspective, there was a slight difference, actually, because that's the worst that Casemiro and Bruno have played as a collective in a minute. I actually think they've been good before this. And then our attackers weren't at it either. We rely on individual quality. If Embremo and or Cunha are not at it, we don't win matches. But if Embremo plays very well yesterday, we win that game.
Yeah, but the thing is, but the thing is, you can play like that flawless. Like, I have no problem with managers setting up like that, because that's how David Moyes set up. David Moyes set up his team to get the ball to his best players and hope for the best. But the problem is, if you're going to do that, then you have to set the team up with structural integrity, bro, which we don't, bro. The gap between our players are way too big, bro. If you look at the goal we conceded, brother, my man just passed the ball straight in between Bruno and Cass, and we're just looking at our back line, just like that, like bro, there's literally no defensive depth, bro. There's no, bro, it's just like when you got bulletproof glass, bro. There's multi layers to the bulletproof glass. That's what stops the fucking bullets going through, bro. Like, There's nothing.
And even on top of that, in regards to it, but that is a system by Moyes. Get the ball to Grealish and Ndiaye as quickly as possible in the right areas. Obviously,
also when they lose the ball, look at how they got back. Look at how they were set up when we were trying to break them down compared to how we're set up when they try and break us down, bro. One pass wasn't getting through Everton's team.
It wasn't. It had to be quick. We had to move the ball quick if we're going to shift it through the middle. But that's my point, is coached. They're a well-coached, well-organized, well-drilled team, and people may not like this, but the expectation of Manchester United is much more than that of Everton. So not only should we be doing what they do, we also should do more. You know why? Because we invest so much more money than them. That's why. Look at what Everton invest and look at what we invest. Look at how much David Moyes is paid at Everton and look how much Ruben Amorim is paid at Manchester United. And it's worlds apart. You know why? Because the expectation levels is completely different. So not only should we do what they do, we should also do much more as well. The fact that we don't have a system to rely on is absolutely ludicrous. It's a criminal offense that we rely first and foremost on our individual quality. Individual quality should be secondary to get you out of games. Many times under Fergie, you'll remember this, we didn't play well and someone would do something, Beckham would get us a goal, or Giggs would get us a goal, for example. Just to name whatever attacking player you want. But more often than not, we played well as a team. You know why? Because performances give you a clear indication of where you are over a course. And I watched our last two games and I kept saying this. Spurs and Forest, we were horrible. But because we drew the games and it was deemed, good, it's a good 2 points and we're coming off 3 wins, people bypassed it. Them performances was unacceptable. But now we've lost 1-0 at home to Everton. People all of a sudden now losing their minds. We've been playing this way. Outside of Sunderland, Brighton, and Liverpool, we haven't played well at all.
Yeah.
We played 13 matches across all competitions. I think we played well in 3. We've been horrible the entire time. Whether we beat Burnley, which was the last minute winner, we didn't play well overall in that. We had spells, and that's Burnley. I don't think we were good against Arsenal. I don't think we were good against Fulham.
We haven't really been good all season.
Like, what we doing? City, Brentford, Forest, Spurs, Everton.
And bro, the Chelsea game, if there's no sending off, we probably don't win that.
That was one of the, you know what? I thought that was the worst performance against Temento yesterday. Because we were dreadful against Chelsea. But people bypassed it. Again, you know why people bypassed it? Because of the result, because there's too much results-based analysis. We were horrible against Chelsea after that red card. Ball in the air didn't create a lot, but we managed to get 2 goals. Like, what are we doing? What are we doing out here? Like, too much results, but I'm sorry, man. It's ridiculous, and he should be gone. But none of this is a surprise. This is why he shouldn't be in charge. Like, I've said this, and we roundabout where I expected us to be. I said 9th before the season started. We're in 10th.
Yeah.
So we roundabouts where I thought we would be. It's just mediocre, man.
No, facts. And this is facts about Liverpool as well. Do you know what I'm saying? That game there was very fortunate, bro. Them man missed a bag of chances. They hit the woodwork 3 times, bro. And Gakpo missed a free header, bro, from about 6 yards out. So
shout out Gakpo, man.
Yeah, so the funny thing is, this is why I wasn't getting giddy. And this is why when Faz was there calling out people and doing all this bollocks, bro, and all these AMORIM jobs were fucking asking people for apologies, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Where are they now, bro?
Yeah,
that's what I mean. Where are they now?
That's where the issue lies. But when I seen Faz's video, I was like, yeah, you deserve this. You know what I'm saying? Faz, you deserve this. There's all this trolling and backing AMORIM now. 10-man defeat at home to Everton on a Monday night will do that to you. Shout out Faz, that's my guy. But hey, you deserve it. Selling crack to the crack babies. What's wrong with you? You should know better. Because we know it's not. And we gonna be here saying the same thing. Like I said, I've listed off multiple games, whether we've won, whether we've lost, or whether we've drawn, and performances is not up to scratch. We had a good period, in my opinion, where we played well for 3 games, but that's nowhere near enough. Spurs and Forest, I will keep referencing them because they're the 2 recent games. Awful. They were Everton-like, apart from the fact we drew the games. And if we beat Everton playing like that, let's say we win the game 2-1, Xerxes scores late, Ahmad scores late. People are not having this conversation. People ain't having it. Because people do, again, I'll say this, man, results. People just look literally at the result and go,
analysis. But this is what I'm saying. But this is why the majority of these football fans, they don't understand nothing about football, and this is why their opinions can't be taken seriously. Because if Xerxes scores that header, all of a sudden, the discourse ain't the same.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? All of a sudden, the discourse isn't the same, bro. And this is the problem, yeah. Man United are always one result away, yeah, from someone overgassing the situation, or for someone just completely melting down, bro. And this is why I said, even after we won them 3 games in a row and everyone was getting giddy, I was like, bro, we're one loss away from being right back where we started. And the funny thing is, Liverpool are meant to be having, yeah, one of the worst seasons, yeah, in the history of champions, bro. I'm on the same points as them, bro. And there's talk of them sacking their manager, but there's no talk of us sacking ours, bro.
Give it time, because when we don't beat Palace, those conversations and rumors will start to
Yeah, but that
arise.
conversation should have been on the table the whole time.
It shouldn't have been on the table. The conversation should have just been had. Shouldn't even been on the table. There should have been no conversation. What was there to have a conversation about? He should have been sacked. That's where my issue lies. I would love to have been sat in that room when they're discussing it at the end of the season, after the Europa League final loss, after the Villa game of the final season. Who's fighting for him to keep his job? They do a list on the board and there's pros and cons. What are you putting in the pros? That's what I don't get. It shouldn't have even been a conversation. We've all heard the phrase, what's understood ain't got to be spoken about. We know what it is. We know exactly what it is. It's like you out at a club and you see one of your man them talking to a gal, good looking gal. When you go over, you ain't got to ask what's going on. What's understood ain't got to be spoken about. You know
what's going on, but this is what I'm trying to say, bro.
You just make sure you run interference if any of our brethren are trying to stop what's going on. Straight decoy runner. That's it.
Yeah.
That's the same. There should have been no conversation. Oh, that was hilarious with Saeed in the car park and that, man. And he tried to apologize. She wasn't hearing it. Shout out Saeed every time, man.
Yeah, facts. And this is what it is, bro. So, yeah, bro. Big up. Bro, Saeed's spot on, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? And the thing is, yeah, like, a lot of the match-going fans, there's no standards left at the club, bro. They're so used to just going there for a day out. Like, them man ain't got nothing. They've got nothing valid to add to the conversation right now. Like this is the facts, bro. Just enjoy the atmosphere, bro. This is what these men are on. What do you mean? There's nothing to enjoy, bruv. Since when do we enjoy losing football matches?
Yo, because you mentioned it there. As one thing that this base taught me, and obviously talking to more content creators and talking to more fans and having more fans interact with me, winning at all costs is not top of everybody's list. I automatically thought that was everyone. Me growing up as a Manchester United fan, family members, brethren, when we having conversations, you know what it was? Win at all costs. Now it's not that, it's win, but I want to win how I want us to win. So I want to win with my favorite players playing. I want to win.
But even
that's mad
in the sense that the manager's even like that. The manager's like, bro, nah. Like, I'd rather lose my way than win football matches.
Yeah, because it's not about winning at all costs. And that's where my issue lies, and that stems from the top. That the intent, I say this, you're not going to win every game, you're not going to win every trophy every season, but the intent should be there. As much as we're crashing on Liverpool and laughing at them, the reason why they're bored and not getting criticized heavily is because they aim to stay at the top. They aim to be,
but did they though? Do you know what I mean? Like that's
you're spending that amount of money you did.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter how much money you spend, bro. It matters where you invest it. I'll be honest, because the amount of money that Liverpool spent, like I said, like Liverpool spending man like a broke man that just got his first bag, you know them ones, and just got his first bad bitch, bro. And the man's just out here spending money like money's never gonna run out. Do you know what I'm saying? Man's eating in Novikov, man's doing all that, bro. It's like, bro, just buy her a pizza and stay inside, cause you know them ones. Like Liverpool was spending money, like they just got money, bro.
Nah,
you see what I'm saying? It wasn't making sense.
But my point is, I could see what they was trying to do. Like you don't spend that much, even with us at points. It's like ours was spending money, but the intent wasn't there. We was just going to get big name players and that. Like slots managing, like that's a whole different conversation. Like an idiot, like you don't go and get Isak and a Verts if you're not attempting to dominate. Like all of a sudden they're bad. All of a sudden Van Dijk and Kanate can't defend, and you're inverting Kirkes and all this nonsense. But my overall point still stands in regards to the intent, and it's not that from our board, because you don't keep someone who's failed repeatedly. The AMORIM has failed on all scales: results, performances, individual performances, all the records that he broke, all them Ten Hag records. So the last guy who broke all the records, you sacked him. and then you hire a new guy who comes in and breaks the records of the
Brother,
last guy.
like, do you know how hard you would have had to actually work to find someone worse than Ten Hag, bro? It's like, bro, like it's a real thing, you know.
Facts. And that's where my issue lies and issue stems from. It's absolutely outrageous.
It's
It is absolutely bonkers that they kept this man and they got away with it scot-free. And I was saying in the summer, I'm writing off the season already because they did, in my opinion. Once they decided to keep him, you let me know, all right, this season we're not trying to win here. This ain't about it. Where this is not, because all the evidence points to, if they would have sacked him, hired someone new, brought in all these players, I go, okay, you're attempting to fix it. That's where I'm at with it. Even if it goes wrong, attempt to fix it. You know what? The next guy after, because people say this all the time, or the next guy might not work. Okay, so you know what you do? Hire a next manager. Or he might not work. You know what you do? Hire a next manager. Same way in relationships, you're with one girl, it don't work. You know what you do eventually? You get a next one. Oh, what if it don't work with her? Get a next one, and so forth.
This is what I'm saying. But that's what I mean. Like this scarcity mindset, yeah. Like it's weird. I think, tell me, I think it's a nuanced situation because do you know what I mean? There's some of it is UK culture, and a lot of it is Manchester United culture as well. Because Manchester United, were lucky because they were lucky to get Sir Alex Ferguson and for Sir Alex Ferguson to end up having the career that he had, because they were lucky because he was close to being sacked. Do you know what I'm saying? So it was luck, bro. It doesn't matter. The same way the class of 92 was luck as well. Because if it wasn't luck, how come it hasn't been replicated? Do you know what I'm saying?
Everything fell into place for the class.
Yeah, it was luck, bro.
You had the talent at the time. You had the scouts to go and get him. You had the coaches to coach him, and also what people overlook is you had the senior players to help them. Because one thing, all of the class of 92 mentioned, all of the
line, bro, but also flawless. Never again have we had that level of quality in the academy, since then. And it's not like the quality of players got worse in that short period of time. It was just luck, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Like the stars aligned, broski. That's what happened. Everything aligned, and we ended up doing what we were doing. So now they think that every manager has the potential to be Sir Alex Ferguson. So it's, give him time. Fergie was given time. Fergie lost this, and Fergie start to this. Fergie, they're comparing everything to Fergie, bro. That's a Man United thing. Yeah, you know what I mean? That's a Man United thing.
It definitely is, because it's not the way of the football club. But do your history. We sacked managers before Fergie. In between Sir Matt Busby and Sir Alex Ferguson, there's a host of managers. And tell me, to your point as well, it is a Manchester United thing, but it's also a UK thing, because I see it in other fan bases.
No, but the UK thing is, that the UK breeds losers, innit? Do you know what I'm saying? They breed losers, bro. This is why I don't identify with the culture in this country in general, bro, because they love a plucky loser. You know them ones, like. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure you watched the Abdullah Mason and Sam Noakes fight, yeah? Like,
nah, then, but go on, carry on.
Brother, UFC, Sam Noakes, got his ass handed to him, for 12 rounds, but he fought well. You know, it was a valiant effort. He got his nose bust, eyes bust, both eyes closed, and that. Man looked like an alien after the fight, but it doesn't matter because he stayed on his feet and he gave it his all, flawless. You know them, man. Yeah, and this is what these British men like. They like the spit and sawdust, blood, and you know what I mean, blood and guts, bro. This is what they like, bro.
Because that tends to the football inside of things. It's run around, close down, get your shots dirty, kiss the badge, valiant in defeat, all of this. How about win? And then you know what's the crazy part? We tear down winners.
Yeah.
Whether it's UK or not, when you start winning, we'll tear down winners.
You know what I mean? You know why winners? Because to be a winner, you have to have a certain thing about you that these men don't like. They don't like a little bit of confidence because it makes them feel insecure. You know them, man. Like they don't like the confidence. They don't like anyone that does anything different, bro. That's what they like, bro. It's the plucky losers, isn't it? And that's what the Brits are, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? They were praising Gareth Southgate for losing finals. Man got a knighthood for losing finals, bro.
A knighthood. And they named the tube station after
Gareth Southgate, bro, for losing finals. Like, this is what they do in this country, bro. They're losers, fam. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't even have to be good. As long as you work hard, that's all that matters. You know what I mean? That's why they love Mason Mount. Oh, but he worked so hard for the team. Brother, the Brer scored, I think he scored like 1 goal in the league at Old Trafford, bro, in 3 years. Oh, but he worked so hard for the team. Fuck off, man.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like,
because he's one of us. This is what it is. It's that one of us mentality. That's what it is. Because he understands what it needs to be. Yeah, I hear it. Trust me.
You know what I mean? But the lads gave everything, though. The lads gave everything. Lost 7-0, but the lads gave everything. They didn't stop working. They didn't stop running to the final whistle. You got bopped 7-0. Do you think I care about running to the final whistle? You get paid to run, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? And this is the problem with the culture in this country, yeah? They'll boo Paul Pogba. Do you know what I'm saying? But no one's talking about how Bruno just let my man just run off him for the goal yesterday. You just let him run off him, you know? If that's Casemiro, Cas fouls him and gets booked, you know? But Cas don't let my man walk past him like that.
Yeah, because I've not seen it back. Because I was like, how's he got wrong side of Bruno?
Oh, Bruno let him go, blood.
Like, I didn't see it. That's it. Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Bruno just watched him go.
So again, another goal we conceded where it's multiple mistakes in one.
Bro, it's crazy. And this is what I mean. This is what I actually mean, yeah. You see Bruno, yeah? Bruno is a Brer that runs bare but makes no tackles. And this is what I've been trying to tell people, yeah? People talk about Bruno's legs in midfield, bro. This Brer don't win tackles. He just runs, bro. But because the optics are that he's running and he's working hard, it's like, man just assume that he's helping the team, but he doesn't win the ball, bro. Do you know what I'm saying?
It stems back to the whole, he works hard, he understands what it means, works for the job, all this type of stuff.
This is what the Brits like, bro. They just like man that run around and make it look good, bro. That's why they don't like Xerxes, bro. Because he's not running around like the way Cunha runs around. Like if you look at Cunha, yeah, it looks like he's doing the hard yards and that. You know them, man.
He's robust.
Yeah, like, but nothing's coming out of it. So all the extra running is cute, yeah. But where's my goals, bruv? Yeah, where's my goals? Where's my assists? Where's all that? Do you know what I'm saying? Because I don't care about the running. I don't care about the running. I'll be real. Because if you set up your team a certain way, yeah, you don't need to run that much anyway, bro. Like, if you defend smart, you don't need to do loads of running, bro. Do you know what I mean? Work smart, not hard, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, the most you should run, yeah, as a team, yeah, is to get behind the ball when you lose it, bro. Watch Arsenal, bro. When the other team have the ball, Arsenal ain't running and chasing man down. They're just sitting there in their 4-4-2 mid-block and letting teams have it. The only time you see Arsenal sprinting is when they lose the ball up the pitch to get back behind the ball. That's all you need. Like, why is Dillit fucking pressing someone on the edge of the box, yeah? The other box, blood. Why is my centre-back pressing a player on the edge of the fucking box in front of the goal that we're scoring at? Why is my centre-back there? Please tell me, bro. Please tell me why is my centre-back there?
What part of the game is that? I hear
bro.
It, man. Trust me, I hear it.
Like, why?
Do
you know what I'm saying? Like, what are we doing? Bruno's in the double pivot, yeah? Man are passing straight, but Casemiro's by himself. By himself. Where was Bruno going, blood, to be that high up the pitch in the first place, bro?
But again, you know what these things tie into? Bruno not being a pivot player.
Brother, yeah, but we say that, but the system's dumb, though. Like, even if Bruno's not smart, the system is foolish, bro. We're seeing Lenny Euro, yeah? Lenny Euro and fucking Dillit, yeah? Popping up in right-wing positions and that, bro. You know the amount of times I see Lenny Euro, yeah? In that inside right channel yesterday, bro, as a centre-back. Who wants their centre-back in positions where you want your wingers to put the ball in the box? Why is my centre-back there, bro?
Because the structure is not structuring, that's why. That's why.
But it's mental.
The structure is not structuring, it's awful. It's dreadful. And we know all these things. Again, nothing you said there is new. We've seen Bruno vacate. We've seen Bruno vacate his area. We've seen Euro in the right side, the channel and attacking third. We've seen Dillit on the edge of his own area. We've seen these things. This wasn't new yesterday. This was like, oh my God, I can't believe this. But all right, man.
But this is it, Temi, yeah? When Bruno runs from the midfield position, yeah, past our attacker, yeah, to press, yeah, the crowd get off their seats and start shouting. And then as soon as they pass it past Bruno, all of a sudden we're defending, we're fucked now. Do you know what I'm saying? Because these men are so brain dead, they don't understand that he's actually doing the club a disservice by doing all that running. They think that, nah, he's working really hard for the team. Broski, he's putting us in problems. He's putting us in problems because you know what happens now, yeah? When Bruno goes running forward, now one of our attackers that don't want to be in midfield have to fill in for him. So now you got Mbumo in centre mid.
Yeah.
Or you got Ahmad in centre mid because someone's got to fill in the gap. And that's if they're switched on enough to fill in the gap. If they're not, then one pass just opens us up and we're defending and we don't have the numerical advantage now.
Yeah, it stinks.
Brother, it's nasty, bro. Grealish was just playing, yeah, in that pocket yesterday because he knew that Bruno was going to leave it. So if you notice, Grealish was meant to be on the wing, but he spent a lot of time in that central kind of. He was just drifting inside because he was like, "Bro, look at all this space. Like, let me just go with the spaces, bro." Do you know what I mean? There was no point in him being out wide there because United are playing a wing back system, so it was 2v1 on that side. So he just said, "Fuck it, I'm not even playing on the wing. I'm just going to play in the middle," and he was causing us problems because no one was going with him.
Yeah. It all stems back to the dugout and the system, man. It all stems back to there.
Bro, it's foolishness, bro. Like, and this is the problem. Like, the system, you change the system, yeah, and you put Luke Shaw left back, and you just play a 4 at the back. I promise you, yeah, like everything just looks different. Everything just looks different immediately.
Because the players are much more comfortable in the roles they're in. We would still have problems because of the manager, but they would look better because it's like I said, they're more accustomed to these roles. But it stinks.
Bro, it's crazy, bro.
I've been tired, man. I've been tired from before a ball was kicked, man. I've just had enough, man. It stinks. It really does. No need for this guy to be in charge. That's where it stems from, man. Shouldn't be in charge, man.
He shouldn't be, bro. You know what I mean? Hey, big up the chat. Let's get these lights up. Well, I just seen what Esteval starting. I just put this thing on, bro. I'm interested to see what this guy's on, bro. Like Barcelona, the stage is set. You know them ones, so we're gonna see what my man's on. Barcelona at home. I said the more someone wants the ball, the more they get criticized. If they hide and run around from the ball, they get praised. Game's gone. But bro, this is Man United fans again. They just like passion merchants, bro. This is what I mean. I'm adamant that Man United fans don't like footballers, bro. They don't, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? And that's why it's like part of it is a UK thing, and part of it is a northern thing, bro. You know them ones. Them man just love passion merchants, bro. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know. We do. We love the hard work. We love the hard
they just love passion merchants. It's a northern thing. Because, bro, listen, if Pogba was playing for Arsenal, yeah, instead of Man United, bro, their fans wouldn't have treated him like that.
Yeah,
I know they wouldn't.
We definitely love the hard work.
Yeah,
and also, as well, it's lazy analysis because it's easier to spot a hard worker than it is someone who's technically sound dropping into the pocket.
Precisely, because it's just pure ignorance, bro.
Yeah,
you know them, man.
That's where it is.
Like any moron, yeah, can see someone running around. That's why they like to go Garnacho as well.
Yes. So people were back Holland. People were back Rooney.
Yeah, they hate technical play. Same with Rooney. Rooney ran his socks off. It was so obvious to see that he was running down man at left back and that. Like, so it's easy to see that he's working hard. Do you know what I'm saying? But hard work doesn't automatically make you a good footballer, bro. Because a lot of the time, footballers that work that hard, yeah, they're doing it to make up for other things in their game they don't have. Because if you're smart, you don't have to run as much, bro.
Because that's the thing is when you look at other players that we praise, they weren't hard workers. Look at the likes of Pirlo and Xavi and Iniesta. They worked smart, not hard. But again, it's just food. That's why Mount gets away with what he gets away with. Because his performances, the fact that people back him is not. The fact that people backed him as a signing was crazy to me. Because he did nothing at Chelsea of note to even warrant a move to Manchester United. And then he's got here and been worse. Because his numbers have gone backwards, if that's as hard as that is to believe. But again, people gonna learn the hard way. It is. To me, it's both. Go get a player who's athletic, but also someone who's technically sound with football and IQ. Across the board is what you should be looking for.
Yeah, facts.
Across the board, yes, you need athleticism, but you also need technical ability. And you also need to have the right mentality in regards to football and IQ, etc. Anticipation, for example. No matter where you are in the pitch as an attacker or a defender. Positioning. Cutting off passing lanes if you're in a midfield or defensive area. But nah, man, we just gonna keep carrying on like this, man, until they decide to sack this guy. We just gonna carry on, man. Simple.
I hear it. Man said that's why they want Anderson and Baleba over Wharton. Yeah, maybe, but Wharton's an underrated athlete though. Like, I think people, because the only highlights they show of Adam Wharton are like the technical stuff on the ball, yeah. People think that he's not an athlete, but bro, like, bro, he's durable, Adam Wharton, you know. Like, he gets up and down the pitch, man. He can crunch people, he can tackle. Like, bro, he's a decent athlete, bro. Like, I wouldn't sleep on Adam Wharton as an athlete. I know that he's not as explosive as Belabor and that, but nah, bro, like, he can move, you know.
Yeah, that's where my issue lies. What I like about Warren is he does seem to have lovely balance as well. My only issue is the injuries. That's my problem with Warren. I need you to play more. I don't think he's had a season where he's played more Premier League games than Lavia. And we know Lavia's issues. You know what I'm saying? He's not played more than Lavia. I think played like 30 matches for Southampton. He's not played that for Palace yet. That's my only concern with him. In regards to Anderson, my worry with him is he's so used to Forest being without the ball. What's he like with more of the ball? His better attributes are off the ball stuff, which is great because you need to go get the ball back. But at Manchester United, you're expected to do that and more. What are you like? You played under Nuno. You're now playing under Sean Dyche. Being on the ball is not the first thing. It's not the third thing in the mind. It's not the numero uno objective. Is all right, get on the ball and we're going to play out from the back and we're going to dictate play and we're going to dominate possession and dominate games. That's not it. That's my concern with Anderson. It's like saying centre backs who play. It's all well and good sitting in the low block and like, all right, we just gonna protect our box. What happens when you have to not only get on the ball, you're now playing higher up the pitch? That's what happened with Harry Maguire. That's exactly what happened with Harry Maguire. You're at Leicester and it's just defend your box.
Yeah,
you don't have to worry about playing out from the back or getting up on the halfway line. Now, Manchester United, you're expected to do that and more. That's where the issue lies. But we'll see what's what, man.
What do you think of João Gomez?
From what I've watched of him, which is very limited, decent player, but I don't think he changes our fortunes. Like I said, I'm not watching Wolves like that week in, week out. But when I've watched him, decent. But I've never watched him and went, wow, bring him to Old Trafford.
That's what I'm saying,
Technically
bro.
sound, yeah, but play him where? So you're going to play him next to Bruno?
Brother, this bread just looks like a more technical version of Ugarte, bruv.
Yeah,
you know them ones. Like, man just runs and that, and he's got decent feet as well, bro. But it's like, he's a destroyer again, really, from what I've seen. Do you know what I'm saying?
It makes sense. Hey, it makes sense, man.
So I'm just, bro, I don't know, bro. If it's a João Gomez instead of Belabor, cool, but we don't need both of them, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Man said he's a shin kicker. That's what I mean, bro. Like, this is what I mean, brother. Like, a more technical version of Ugarte. Man saying Bruno Guimaraes. That's a good shout because Bruno Guimaraes, for me, is a more technical version, yeah, but he's a shin kicker as well. You know them ones. He's just a technical shin kicker, innit? You know them ones. So that's not a bad comparison. Obviously, he's not as good as Bruno Guimaraes, but you know what I'm saying? Like, he's just a dog, like, do you know what I mean? Like a spicy Polina, that's not even a bad comparison either. Polina, another one. Do you know what I mean? Another spicy shin kicker, bro. Like, all these shin kicking midfielders, I don't want them no more, bro. Man United don't need any more shin kickers, bro. We need footballers, bro. That's why we're dying.
If you're going to be a shin kicker, add the footballing into it. I'm all well for you putting somebody in the stand, but can you play? Guess what? Roy Keane kicks shins, but guess what? You could play. He's an exceptional player. So you don't bring me both. If you are going to be a shin kicker, because I do think we need more fight and more grit, cool. But what are you like on the ball? That's what it is. And tell me, my thing is with Anderson is that how does he deal with it when it's 70% possession and not 30?
I hear that, but Anderson's a baller though. I'll be real. You man know already, yeah? You man know already. The first time I saw Anderson, yeah, I was like, he's a baller straight away.
You're a fan.
And you man remember, like, brother, I was doing a watch along for a Forest game, yeah, broski. And literally, like, within 5 minutes of the game, I was like, who's this you? And then man were like, oh, Anderson and that, bro. The guy's cold. Like, brother, when I see a player, yeah, I only need to see them for like 30 seconds, bro. And as soon as I saw him, I was like, yeah, he's got it, mate. He's got it. I'll be real, he's got it, bro. Like, if he plays for Man United, he's a Man United player, bro. I have no doubts over Anderson, bro. I've none. I have doubts over Belabor, though.
Don't get Belabor.
I have doubts over Belabor, but I don't have doubts over Anderson.
I wouldn't go get Belabor. This form that he's on at Brighton, I'm a fan of Belabor. Like, I think he's a very, very good player, but go get players in form playing well.
Bro, the reason why I don't trust Belabor is because your form's not allowed to just fall off the cliff like that, bro. Exactly. You know what I mean? It's not allowed. I'm sorry, because that tells me there's something about you, yeah, that's not trustworthy, innit? Do you know what I'm
enough.
saying? Like, I can't trust you. You're a mercenary, bro.
Fair enough.
Because before the Man United chat, like, you was one of the best midfielders in the league. And then all of a sudden, yeah, like, you're getting subbed off or you're not getting started, bro. So to me,
Turns off.
I'm
It's a
looking
good
at you and I'm saying, bro, mentally, there's something wrong with you, blood. You could do this to me. You know them, man. Because I swear down, bro, like, they say, bro, same thing with gal, blood. The same way you get them is the same way you lose them. You know them, man. So if your gal cheated on a man with you, yeah, can't trust her, bro. You know what I mean? Because you'll fuck around and think you're special. You're not special, cuz.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's within her right there. I hear it.
No,
Yeah.
100%. You know what I mean? So man are saying, oh yeah, Belabor wants Man United. Yeah, all right, cool. He wants Man United now. Until he's here, and then things ain't going his way, and then all of a sudden his form goes out the window again, and you spent 100 million on him. Do you know what I'm saying? I don't know about all that, bro.
Because the form, that's what it is. The form can't fall off. That's where I'm at. Someone that's
Brother,
beyond,
go get me Anderson and Wharton, bro. You know what I mean? The two English youths, no AFCON tax. You know what I'm saying? And it just is what it is, bro. Go get me them two, bruv. Do you know what I mean? I'll be real. Like Belabor, yeah, cool. If we get him, I'll be happy. But nah, I don't want it. I don't want him. Just based on that alone.
The form is a concern. That's where my issue is. With Anderson and Wharton, they're my two doubts. With Wharton, it's just a fitness thing. That's where I'm at with him. I need like games, and Anderson is more so dominating the ball and being on the ball more so. That's where I'm at with both of them. So we'll see if we do go, because if it is, there'll probably be summer jobs, to be honest.
Yeah, because there was talk of Joao Gomez, because it's a deal that can be done in January. Yeah, in January. And the thing is, yeah, with one game a week, yeah, I wouldn't even say that we need a midfielder urgently in January, yeah, because Kobe's not even playing, bro. So why are these man going on like, man need this and man need
Kobe's
that?
not getting game time, Rants, as well. We know he's not.
Yeah, but the fact that he's not getting game time, that just proves that we don't need, yeah, a midfielder. He just needs to utilize the squad better.
But we have someone who's incapable of utilizing the squad better. We know.
So you get rid of him.
Yeah, no, we know this. We know
it's the easiest thing to do. The easiest thing is to sack this manager and keep the squad exactly how it is, yeah. Unless an offer that we can't walk away from just present itself.
Yeah, if we can improve that area. Because I think our midfield is, in terms of quality, is not it. I look at Cass, I look at Maino, cool. Bruno to me is not a central midfielder.
Yeah, but a midfield three of Cass, Kobe, and Bruno is calm.
Yeah, it could work.
It's calm.
It could.
You know what I'm saying? If you play that midfield three, and then you say to me, "Get me another midfielder," because Ugarte is the only midfielder we have, then I'm listening now. Do you know what I mean? Because it looks like he's not going to play Kone. So if a man said to me, "Yo, like, we're going to play a midfield three. We need one more midfielder because we're going to play a midfield three," I'm listening. But because you only play a midfield two, yeah, and actually, I'd go as far as saying, yeah, Broski, we've got Cunha and Xerxes that can play in the 10, so we don't even need another midfielder.
It's more so the pivot. More so profile. That's
but again, the profile, I'd say, yeah, we've got four players that can play in the pivot, yeah.
So you're saying, dude, Cass, Agate, Maino, Bruno.
And Bruno. You know what I'm saying? And if you want to argue that Bruno's not in that pivot, yeah, and you want to play Bruno in the 10, and you need another midfielder, then I'm listening. Do you know what I'm saying? Then I'm listening.
Because I think it's 3, because I don't want to see Bruno in the pivot. So I think it's 3. So you add 1 because you want 2, and then Agate is nowhere near good enough. You know, to be starting him as a squad player. Yeah, cool. Profiles. We need to progress. We don't have anyone in our midfield outside of Maino that can. Yeah, it won't be. But I've been saying
it's not gonna cost 40 million to get a new manager, bro, and that's how much they're trying to spend on Joao Gomez.
But these managers being ignorant to it. They being ignorant to it,
bro. Yeah. Listen, brother, our coach needs coaching, bro. Fuck all that. You know them ones. The coach needs coaching, bro. Forget the players for a second. You know what I'm saying? And this is the reality. It's not going to cost 40 million, yeah, to sign a new manager, bro. Like, it's cheaper to pay the manager to fuck off and pay for another manager. It won't cost 40 mil.
It's not going to cost 40 million, but again, that's them doing the right thing in regards to the managerial side of things, something that we haven't done. This is why we need. This is why we need. Because I want the best in talent. Forget who the manager is. We should be going to get the best in talent anyway. And our midfield needs improvement. But the manager should not be here because he's not capable of getting the most out of even what we have, despite us missing certain things in the midfield. Because to me, it's Cass, Beno, Agate. There's your three midfielders for a quote unquote pivot.
But as it stands right now, though, we've kind of missed the boat on managers because it's kind of like who's available.
Depends what you're looking for.
Because, bro, you could go and get. Don't get me wrong. You could go pay money for Glasner, in January. Do you know what I'm saying? Or you could pay money for Iriola in January. Do you know what I'm saying? Or do you do that, or do you fucking get an interim and then wait and see if fucking De Zerbi wins the league? And if De Zerbi wins the league, do you go and offer him money and try and get him?
That would be my MO. Not so much De Zerbi, but I'm talking about interim. I go get an interim and see where the landscape's at March, April.
Because in the summer, you end up getting Iriola or Glasner for free.
Yeah, because managers always, one thing about managers is they always pop up.
Yeah.
Managers always pop up because somebody does well out of nowhere. Even if there's my man at Stuttgart, Sebastian Holness, for example. Managers always.
He's been doing well for a while, though. He's a good coach. I don't think that's.
Yeah. So
the Bundesliga tax is peak, blood. After like just in general, like man, look at Alonso, at Real Madrid and stuff like that. Yeah, you look at Alonso's first season, then his second season. Vincent Kompany, is absolutely bossing the Bundesliga right now, and he's doing all right in the Champions League, But are we saying that Vincent Kompany is one of the best managers in the world?
No, not as of right now, but he could be. Let's see what he does this season. We might not see the trajectory, but the point is I'm making overall is that managers always pop up. So I don't worry about that. Guaranteed, give it 3 months. It's November. Give it till March. We'll be talking about another manager, at least one, in regards to, he's a name. Same way Ariola and Glasner weren't names at one point, and then they popped up. Not everyone does the pep thing and joins a team at a high level and is instantly successful. So whether it's Honus, whether it's Iriola, whether it's Glasner, whether it's whoever the manager is, another one will pop up. So I'd go get an interim. That's what I would do. And then you just see the landscape. And what is the aim? Are we looking for an elite manager to take us right back to the top? Or are we looking to be a competent Premier League side and get us back to basics?
I think being a competent Premier League side has to be the next step, bro.
There we go. I mean, I think Man United.
But that's what I mean. Man United trying to run before they crawl, even, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, because the first stop is getting back into the top 4, and then you can start thinking about winning the title. And the thing is, in order to get into the top 4, you need a coach that's going to be able to coach and consistently get results, bro. So I would be looking Prem proven. Do you know what I mean? De Zerbi counts as Prem proven because he's done it here already.
Yeah. So again, De Zerbi, Iriola, Glasner. If you're going for one of them, then that makes sense. If any of those three, obviously depending on what De Zerbi does in Marseille, I don't want it to go to shit. But depending on how it goes there in the summer, I would look at those three. Because I'm saying be a competent Premier League side again. Don't worry about being elite. Don't worry about Premier Leagues and Champions League. Let's be a competent Premier League side. And I believe any of those 3 managers could get us to that. Let's rebuild it. We're like, let's just build the building. Don't worry about, we just need to build the house. I'm not worried about what's inside the house and the decor and the electronics and that. No. Build the house. Make sure you build the house. It's got running water and some central heating. Then we start there and windows and doors. Let's go from there. That's where I'm at with it. So I'd go get an interim person. That's me. But who knows what they're going to do? Did they just go and say, all right, scrap it. We're just going to go get De Zerbi now. Or we're just going to go get Iriola or Glasner now. The person making the decision, they've been so off with decision making with managers. It's so scary. They've not got one thing right. Even when they sacked Ten Hag, it was too late. And now they're doing the exact same thing with AMORIM. Whenever they sack him, it'll be too late.
Yeah, I
It's
hear that.
attacking today and it's been too late. It's like, what was you waiting for? There was no major new evidence or switching results or performances to make you go, all right, let's sack him. I'm just hoping they dotted the I's and crosses the T's with the next manager, man. That's what I'm hoping for, but we move.
I hear it. And tonight's Marseille Newcastle. We'll be keeping an eye on that as well, guys, to see how they do, innit? But I just think we need a coach that improves players, innit? Ruben Amorim hasn't improved a single player, bro. So he's already failed, in my opinion. De Zerbi clearly is somebody that improves players. And when you look at Iriola and Glasner, they're managers that improve players, bro. I think Man United need to be looking proven and managers that can get the best of players that are here in it, because Amorim's failed in every single juncture, bro. Like, he hasn't done anything. He ain't done anything right, bro. I'll be honest, he's done nothing right. The only thing that I'm happy with in his reign, and I'm not giving him credit for, is the players that have been moved on, bro. And the players have been moved on, yeah, because of their wages. Do you know what I mean? Anthony and Rashford were moved on because of their wages. Sancho was moved on because of his wages. Like, the only person, yeah, that was moved on, yeah. And I think, yeah, of course, because they're shit, yeah. Is you're looking at maybe Garnacho or Højlund, but even Højlund, bro, like, Wilcox never liked Højlund from the jump, bro. He didn't want him. That was a Ten Hag signing. So you can't even really say Rasmus. It's only really Garnacho.
But I think we did well in that.
Yeah, we did well to get 40 mil for Garnacho, man. He's absolute pants. So yeah. No, it's just one of them ones where I like the outwards, the outgoings under this manager, but I believe that these outgoings were always going to be the outgoings.
Yeah, I don't give him credit for that, because he influenced us to keep Bruno, which was another mistake on our part. On the Dems, you know. Imagine what we could have done with that on the Dems. Imagine what we could have done with that. We would have easily have reinvested that and signed 2, maybe 3 midfielders alongside Castro and Neymar. And then you got your 5, and then you're good if you want to throw Agathe in 6. If you want to add Kone in 7, with a better manager, cool. And then you add in Bremo and Konya and Ahmad and Sesko and everyone else. Like, whatever, man. Like, it is fucking ridiculous, man. I'm tired.
Facts, man.
I'm tired of this shit already.
Bro, I'm with you, man. I'm with you, man, brother.
Through the season, and I'm already tired of it, man. Like, it's just
no, pure facts.
And the league's not even good. That's one thing that annoys me. If teams was flying,
it's there. Top 4 is there for the taking, bro. I swear down. It's whoever wants it.
Yes, that's what annoys me. If the teams was flying and the top 6 above us was cold, I go, alright, we're just not at it in terms of quality. Ain't Sunderland and Palace top 4 and 5?
I think so, yeah.
Nah, man.
It's looking nasty, bro. It's looking spooky, bro. So I don't know, guys. You know what I mean? As I said earlier, like, it's very, very difficult to be positive, yeah, about anything in like during this manager's tenure, because anything that's decent, yeah, he'll ruin it anyway.
Just ruining it straight up. Ruining it. I hear it from him. You ain't gotta tell me. Trust me. I'm fully aware of him.
Hold on, what? Man's playing Neto up front. I just seen this Neto up front with Garnacho and Estevao on the wings.
Oh, man, don't do that, man. You don't see the vision, Rants, man. Cold front free, that, man. Shout out Chelsea, man.
Yeah, I don't know, bro. That's how to run, blood. But we'll see, innit? Like, it might work. It might work, bro. Because the pacing behind of Barcelona's high line, yeah, it could disrupt them. But on paper, that stinks, bro. I can't lie. That's reeking, blood.
You're not sure about to put your man on a t-shirt, fam. That's what's going on. You know, believe it. You're not sure about to put man on a t-shirt, yo, in the raft.
No. Listen, I see the vision with the transition thing, but if it doesn't work, it's going to look nasty, innit? But I see the vision, innit? So we're going to give Maresca a chance, innit? We're going to give Maresca a chance, man. So yeah, we're doing a watch along now, people. Do you know what I mean? I'm gonna redirect it. I just need to set up my treadmill, brother, and then we're going live. You get me? What are you saying anyway? What you got coming up for the rest of the day, fam?
First and foremost, as always, Rants, big up for having me. Appreciate it for real every single time. Shout out to the chat as well. Love to all of you lot supporting. Please run up the likes, man. Anyone watching this back as well. Coming up tonight, I'm gonna do a watch along as well. I'm on the Sarcasm City TV Extra YouTube channel. Please subscribe over there, people. Sarcasm City TV Extra. I'm doing Chelsea, Barca, and then tonight, what have I got coming up tonight? Sports Q&A, people. So I'll just be recapping all the games. I'll be with my hosts and stuff like that. And then it's a late one, but I'll probably do Lakers Clippers as well. So nice. Yeah, it's a late one. So yeah, that's on the Extra channel as well. So Sarcasm City TV YouTube. Sarcasm City TV Extra. Blessings.
That's it. Big up, people. So yeah, man, let's make sure we get these lights up, people. The numbers are starting to kind of get back to where they're supposed to be. It looks like,
is it not like it to you as yours?
Nah. So it looks like YouTube. It looks like YouTube of obviously whatever fuckeries they were doing. It looks like, do you know what I mean? Now it's getting closer to Christmas. Yeah, that like they're taking their foot off the restricting button now. You know them ones there, and everything's kind of slowly going back to normal now. So. Yeah, man, big up everyone. Let's make sure we get the lights up, man. Definitely helps with the algorithm, people. And the QR code in the top corners for the pay-per-view tickets for my fight as well. Make sure.
Is that what that is? Okay, love that.
Yeah. So make sure that you grab your pay-per-view, innit? Obviously, the fight is next weekend. And also the weigh-in and like the public workout is on Friday. It's in Surrey. So if you're down them sides, guys, and you want to pull up, you can pull up, bruv. You know what I mean?
That's where the weigh-in is. Okay.
Yeah, it's in like Epsom or some shit like that, bro. So,
right.
You know what I mean? In a fight gym in Epsom, bro. So if you're Surrey ways and you want to pull up, then you can pull up, people. But yeah, man, make sure you subscribe to Sarcasm City TV. The link is in the title.
Appreciate it.
And yeah, I'll see you guys in the watch along.